Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a new session. I'm calling this Mental Martial Arts. It's not too different to the combo cage, except that the difference will be we're playing a shorter time limit. So I'm expecting some fast matches, some tough matches. I mean, it's going to be a lot of practical play, a lot of exciting stuff. Commentary may suffer a little bit from it, but this is all about entertainment value. So tonight I'm going to be taking on mastertan again. We're going to start by playing some 1-minute matches, and as we warm up we're probably going to switch to 30-second per player. So hope you enjoy what we have to offer. All the best to mastertan, and hope you enjoy the stream. Alright, here we go. Okay, so last night we played a 3-minute series. I won a large majority of the matches. I think mastertan's preference is actually a faster time control. And it's not so much because it's that I think it's more about him playing a practical game and being focused rather than the opponent necessarily making more mistakes. So already here I feel like I'm on the back foot a little bit. Okay, so I've got a weakness here I've got to be mindful of. I'm actually going to give a knight back. I'll preserve it now if he allows me. Oh, I've just been too slow so far. We'll get a move on. Oh dear, that's going to hurt. I'm in big trouble here. Yeah, I don't like this at all. Ooh, he's making me suffer. It's too good for me there. Let's get going. Okay, I'm looking at this square at the moment. Got a bit of pressure. Okay, I just need to give myself some defense on the light squares. breaking in. Yes, I want to put a knight on f7. That's ideal. Okay. So I'm going to open up this line, but also open up queen takes g4. I'm just going to wrap him up now. Pawn on e7 is going to mate. Alright, so we're 1-all so far. Just getting warmed up. Ooh, already not thrilled with my position here. I'm going to have to defend tenaciously to get out of this one. So you can't take this because I've got knight at e2. So I've got to keep that threat alive. Alright, hopefully I can just secure this square and then we'll be on our way to attacking. Okay, knight at g3 is a threat. Has to cover that. Put something on the back here. Oh, rook at g1 is on as well. Just got to make sure I don't lose on time here. Ah, I've got rook at h1. Should have played that. Oh dear, that's a pretty poor finish. Yeah, I just did not play mate many times. Yeah, I should have really played rook at h1 much earlier. Okay. something weird happening to the board. There's an interesting position here. I've traded off, but I think black's probably the safer of the two players. This is just a straight double attack. I'm not too concerned about pawn at f2 just yet. I don't think he's got enough material for it to be dangerous. I'll probably just take it. Right now, I'd be happy just to remove this central pawn. That's in progress. I expect him to defend this one. It's actually a little difficult for him to cover both of them. He's found a way. So I'm going to pick off this one. Alright, I'll take that one. Yeah, he's making it sharp. I need to defend. Oh, not the best. Not the best at all. Gonna try to run my king up. Oh dear, rook c4's on. He's missed it though. Ah, back on time again. Alright, question from my Greek family. How are you? How's family? How's Bella? Oh, it's all good. It's all good. Get this knight in here. Alright, I've got to pinch this queen. Now if he checks me, I need to decide how best to proceed. I'm going to back off in the corner. I don't mind having a bit of pressure here. I think this is too dangerous for white. If he takes the queen, knight at h3, looks very dangerous. He's decided to defend. I'm going to keep applying some pressure. At some stage I can either opt to take here or... In this case, if knight at f7, I'm going to take it and then play knight at f2. So I'm looking for mate here. Let's run up. He's not making it easy for me. I'm having to play the sharpest line to find victory. I'm relieved to land checkmate on this go. Okay, let's mix it up. Mix up the opening a bit. Need to get into the groove. Alright, so we're going to aim there. Yeah, I'm going to be super aggressive. I'm going to make a practical play here. So knight out of 5 is a possible way forward. Recovered some material. And I've now got mate with rook at h7. So yeah, very practical attack there, not necessarily sound, but just very difficult to defend against. Alright, I really feel like I've got to take it to mastertan. If I sit back and I don't play an aggressive game, I think he's going to have a better practical game against mine. Defending by the skin of my teeth here. Do I have anything on his king? Yeah, I think I do. It's got enough knights to penetrate. So this looks like mate because I've got bishop at g1. This bishop's the lethal attacker in the end. So we'll seal off the king from these two squares and play rook at h2. Alright, on a bit of a streak, that's good. Let's go with d4 again. Oh, he's played c5. That's alright, so I'm in unfamiliar territory already. I want to play bishop at e3, but I have to play this first, so he can't play pawn at d4. So I want to develop quickly and try to pinpoint some of these weaknesses quickly. I'm going to sack a pawn here. Oh, he's not taking it though. So yeah, this knight's now in a bit of a sticky situation. So he's given it up for some material. I'm going to stick the knight in here. And I'm just going to claim that he has poor development, can't move his bishop, can't move his rook. I don't need to blow him up straight away, I'll actually sit on him for a little while. These are the squares I want to get in on with a pawn, but I don't have to try to sacrifice to get in there. I can work my way in a little slowly. The pawn at g7 is now a bit dangerous. I'm just going to go and try to attack that rook. If I can get the rook, I'll be winning. Okay, booked 4 wins in a row there. Let's go for this line again. Just going to ignore this. Grab this. Now the problem is here, my queen's in a bit of a dicey position. Yeah, if I take here, he's going to capture here. So he might make a bit of ground on me from this, but I think I need to allow it. Oh dear, he's going to make me dance. Yuck. This looks like big trouble. No, this actually might be alright for me, because this pawn is very valuable. I might be able to get the queen with check. Play accurately here. Gotta put the knight there. Okay, now I just need to finish in a hurry. So my idea is to get a queen here and a bishop here. That's a solid mating net. Alright, happy to take that game. It was good to see that queen takes f2 sack was working. I'm a little familiar with some of his opening plays, so that's why I'm able to preempt some of his moves. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna try to go for him a bit. Yeah, feels like there should be something strong here. Yeah, I got him on a trick there. He should have backed his queen off, but made the position a bit unclear. Alright, I'm going to switch up and go for this pawn. Early queen sack, basically getting my king a little bit of safety, but I don't know if it's actually adequate compensation. So right now this rook is my critical defender, just holding everything together. This bishop also covers f6. Otherwise queen takes g6, h takes g6, knight f6 would be an option. So I'm happy to grab these and stick pawn at f4 here. Alright, so I've been fortunate enough to gain some momentum, some material, and also some attack on his king. Bishop at g4 is the move I'm looking at here. And now looking for mate. So okay. Happy with the practical play I'm generating here. It's absolutely necessary in short time control. Another thing too, in a 1-0 series, it's not a bad idea to vary your opening play a little bit. If you become too predictable, then you're giving up a significant time advantage where your opponent can just pre-move a lot of things and doesn't really have to worry about variation. So yeah, I'm going to go crazy with this again, I think. Well, I might sack the queen there. I'm going to put the pawn on first. So if he plays rook e8, I'll play knight at c7, but he's not allowing it. So I want to try to keep this pawn alive if I can. He's going to want to dispose of it if he can. So as long as I can get some value out of it. Yeah, he's played well here. Okay, got mate now. That's good. I was behind for a long while in that match, but just keeping my king safer than his, keeping things practical. Alright, I might have lost connection for a bit here. Alright, we're back. We're back. So I feel like black's very defensive here, and queen h5 isn't pleasant at all. And he's not opted to play that one. So I don't want to lose a knight, because then knight at g6 is going to mate me. I'm just holding on with queen h5 against this. Do I have to bite the bullet? I can't see a good continuation after he takes the rook. I'm in some big trouble on the clock here. I've used a knight, so hopefully my knight gives me some defensive ability, but nah, this is all heading south. Knight at g6 is going to be too strong. Yeah, nice game. I like how he played that one. Okay, I've made an early pawn sack on d4, looking for a return in development. Alright. So now I've got an edge in development, I should have to do something with it. Alright, let's go in. If I sit back, he's gonna get himself safe. So I actually have to be a little bit aggressive. And my eyes on this knight here because it's defending d7 and I want to play queen d7. It's defended that quite nicely, but now the rook's attacking. There's a lot he's got to look out for. Oh, I don't know if I've converted this accurately though. So I should get bishop at f7 to pick off his queen. Okay, I've now got this threat here. Alright. Yeah, let's switch up the openings again. I'll give the Sicilian a go. So I've got to be careful how I play with this c7 weakness. I've got to play quite accurately to ensure he doesn't get a second knight in here. Moving knight c6 is to avoid the fork from pawn at c6. So he's just ignored that. He's going to get that knight in there. So my problem is I can't even take this bishop because he's got knight c7. But my alternative was probably a little bit too passive. So he's exploited that weakness on c7 very well here. Not making it easy for me, is he? This e8 square is a real problem. Yeah, I don't think that helped my position. No, this is just toast. If he captures on d7, too strong, too strong. I liked how he played against the c7 square, and that's why I don't really recommend playing Sicilian. But we got to mix it up a little bit. Okay, so black here has given up a piece for a pawn, and I've given it straight back, but I have picked up one extra pawn myself. What I want to do is try to control the material and consolidate on the king side if I can. Oh, he's playing very actively though. Questionable if I'm able to ignore his threats. Let's play sharp. He's one pawn short at the moment, but he could put a bishop or a pawn here. I'm going to have to cover it. If I cover it with the knight, he takes this one. Don't really have an option. So now knight at e7 might be a saving grace. This is really sharp. What am I doing? That's just opening up, losing the queen. Oh, that's insanity. All I've got is a flag now. Too good. Yeah, I don't know why I played knight takes g4. I just wasn't thinking. Okay, we're going for this knight g4 business again. I think I should take it anyway. So there's a few ways you could approach this. You could play pawn h3, pawn at f4. I think that's an accurate response. I actually think I'm giving away a bit too much material here. So knight at h3 coming, or another bishop at h4. Either way, this bishop gets held. If he plays knight f6, so I have to play king h8, because I can't play bishop takes f6, because you play knight at h6. So here, bishop at h4 doesn't just defend this, it actually defends against knight at f6. So I can't... Oh dear, that leaves knight g6. No, I think I was mated either way there. I like the way he's playing. He's finding some really nice moves. So a few comments from the channel. Tigers says, what about a match like this against Chicken Crossroad? Yeah, I'd be happy to play that match. I'm not sure if Chicken Crossroad would be up to play, but I'd be open to it. Alright, we're going down the same path here. I want to see if I should make a change to how I play this. So against knight at h4, let's play this. And Suanet Miquel has said, I want one against you, Jan, too, if it's okay for you. Yes, of course. So Suanet is also in the channel, and of course I'm happy to play against you as well, Suanet. So we can do one of these. It's just a matter of you picking which time control you'd like, and then we can have a go of it. Okay. Yeah, maybe I should just defend it this way. So he's making progress on me. Oh, that's a nice move. It's got to watch the clock now. Got to watch the clock. Okay. Alright, it's all fast play from here. Oh, he's so fast. Oh, could not keep up with him. Alright, he's taken me 4 in a row here. He's on a bit of a roll. I don't have the answers at the moment. Alright, I didn't mind where I came out playing this way. So here the question is if I can survive rook at f1, king g2, rook d1, knight h6, have to take it, knight f6, king out, pawn at g7. I think it's too dangerous. So I'm going to have to opt out. I'll have to play bishop h3 first. So if he plays here, I can take it. Bishop h6 is going to be pretty deadly. The problem is king g3. Oh, he's played king e2. So I'm doing this so I can get knight at d4, and I need to try to get that queen on d1 with check. But he may actually be mated here. So king e3, I've got pawn at f4, but he's... no, he is mated. Yeah, very happy to take that one. Very happy to take that one. That was some really sharp play there. I'm glad I found g1 promoting to knight. That was a really obscure find. Okay. So we're heading down some familiar territory here. This queen takes g5 move is a little bit newer. So he's opting for a safe option there. I'm going to try to open him up. Okay. I'm going to go crazy and sack all my pieces to get his king out, because knight f4 is going to be quite dangerous. So I just got to keep hitting these two squares. Knight g6, rook g8, they're the big threats. So I'll remove a defender to hit g6. Get another knight in hand so I can go for the queen. I'm still not home yet. Alright. Okay, I've halted his momentum a little. Okay, change the move order a bit. Now, where should I run that king? I will take this way. I'd like a knight here, but that's not going to happen anytime soon. He should just capture this. Oh dear, it's all heading south. I just couldn't get an attack on his king, and yeah, this is no good. Got nicely upplayed there. Alright, we're heading down this line again. I'm going to just play bishop e2 this time. Mix things up a little. Something's going on here. Whoops. Sorry, it looks like I've lost my internet connection. Yeah, sorry, not sure what's going on here. I think I've... Sorry, I've lost connection here. I think the stream is still going, but Leechess isn't, which is really unfortunate. So it looks like the site's not responding. So I don't know if the site's gone down or if my connection's gone down. So meanwhile, I'm just going to read some comments. So Suwanet has replied, whatever is okay for you, no more than 3-0. So yeah, I wouldn't play more than 3-0 for a series. I think it'd take too long to get to too many matches. So it looks like I can still see comments in the stream, but I think Leechess may have just gone down, which is really unfortunate. So what I might do, I might actually cut the stream just there. Unfortunately, Leechess has gone down. Yeah, I've got a network error and it's saying reconnecting. So yeah, look, I think that was a much more balanced fight than the previous 3-0 series I had with mastertan. So hope this was entertaining for the crowd. And yeah, bye for now. Thanks.